Hello, my loves. How are you doing? I am here for your divine read. I am not using the divine abundance cards because they're making me mad. They keep giving me the same cards for you that you've been getting. But um, my deck is doing the same thing. So let's get to it. The good news is you have more positive than you have negative. Let me explain. I'm not gonna say negative. It's what you're dealing with. So somebody is obsessed with an older person, an older woman, or an older man. Making a play on age play has a mother complex, but a sexual mother complex. Okay, take that how it resonates. Um, this is somebody older feminine energy or masculine. I will say this, but it's MILF, so it's supposed to be feminine. That has taken advantage of someone younger and has a sexual obsession that has gone over to older women too. They have intrusive thoughts of you. And this is the play they want to have with you. Okay? A whole bondage thing where they control you in everyday life, but they want to be controlled in the bedroom, and that has to do with that MILF obsession. I am not saying right or wrong. I'm just giving you the message. This person is very angry inside, and they do not want to let you go for whatever reason. Now, you are switched on. Clearly. Okay. Um, but punishment is here. And if you take a look at it, that's cosmic, that's the cosmos. This is cosmic punishment. You cannot escape that. Okay. That's what these people are getting. Magic was used against you to keep you in poverty. But of course, it's not working. Why? Because you're doing the work in here to get your natural abundance. And since you're doing the work to get your natural abundance, they can't stop it. So, and I'm going to say this is in the now. In the now. Okay? You are finding nirvana for yourself. You will have riches. You will. At first, I was trying to say, is this people with money doing this to you? No, this is you. You're going to have riches. Okay? They try to put a stay on you so you couldn't move on your path. They don't determine your path. That's what they don't seem to understand. I don't care if you're an alien in this goddamn own realm. You have no power over anyone else's energy that you think you have. That's not how the rules of the universe works. And your butt will get got. And you are. It's telling you to be kind. Because of your personality and your compassionate nature, and because you love, you have high honor. And understand all eyes are going to be on you. All eyes are on you now. These are my shadow cards. They're black. They're my shadow cards. Just have fun. Walk this path. Enjoy it. Have fun. Please try not to have the PTSD of the attacks you constantly get. A lot of you are doing that. A lot of you are having PTSD even on the mess that's going on in this country. You cannot make a plan if you are anxious and agitated. You have to be calm. You cannot panic. Excuse me. Parasympathetically speaking, you panic, you can't think. You're in fight or flight mode. And a lot of you are messing up your parasympathetic system, staying in fight or flight mode. That is not a permanent state. Okay? So please, you need to see a therapist or a doctor, please do. If you weren't having pains before and you are now because of the stresses, stress pain is no joke. Go see someone for help. Please go see someone for help. Okay? I think I showed you be kind. You are becoming happy. It says I am happy. You're becoming happy. Now for my love cards. It says clean your aura field. Be open to what I always say. Be open to love. Yes, proceed, but take time to move forward. and get ready to receive. That goes along with the rich card. And I'm going to say this, my loves. As the old story is transitioning into new, and the only reason why it's transitioning, though it's closed out, is because not only they're holding on to your energy, you're holding on to the trauma of it, and in your subconscious, you are being reactionary. You're not to react. It's funny. There's one thing I've learned from watching all these K-dramas and C-dramas and stuff like that, is this. Have you noticed that when the wife is cheated on, she's quiet. She's listening, she's taking in. She may break down, whether in front of them or not, but she's the one taking the grunt of the hit while they think they're celebrating. Have we not walked through that? Okay. So we have to appear like that sometimes just so we can move forward in peace. That doesn't mean they don't get it. No. What that does for you, though, is give you a chance, even in that anger. I get it. Because as Americans and those that are more in the Western world, no, you don't. You don't punk us. I get it. But there are times when you have to eat it. Just so you can pay attention long term what the long term goal is. Sometimes you have to move in silence and not say a word until you've achieved what you want to achieve. That's love of yourself. You're keeping quiet and you're letting them say whatever, because that day you step out and they can't believe it. By the time that happens, you'll care, but you'll be so far above you won't care, because they're beneath you, literally, figuratively, and spiritually. You understand what I'm saying? So you're already switched on to your path. You're already about to receive or are receiving. So why would you even backtrack to say something when they're beneath you and they showed you they were? No, you're not punked. What you're doing is you're taking that anxiety, you're taking that pain, you're taking that anger, and you're letting it go, you're breathing it out, and you're making a plan for yourself. Not because they said what you couldn't do. And that's what you got to check. You're not doing it to prove someone else wrong. You're doing it to prove yourself right. And as Obi-Wan said, both are true, depending on your point of view. Hence where perception comes in. I'd much rather prove myself right to myself. And in the process, they just happen to see it. But it's not about them. And that's when you know you've grown. That's when you know you've matured and you've moved forward. When it has nothing to do with them. Everything to do with you. All right, my loves. I love you. That is your reading. May do one later. I don't know. We'll see. But nothing but positive things. Even the clean outs are positive. Even the purging is positive. It may feel like a tower in hell, but have you noticed? The tower they're trying to bring you has been doing nothing but serving you. Even the uncomfortability, even the confusion has served you, because you can sit up and cry and be like, I'm tired of this. And in the next moment, you get clarity. Let them bring the tower. It's helping you. It may look like to them they're winning. Let them think that. Baby, we're the ones who know the truth.